Hey, beautiful people. I hope that everyone, everyone is having a blessed day. As you can see from the title of this video, it's titled The Girl with the Long Arms. Yes, you all have a long wingspan. A long wingspan. However, this video right here is for my young kings and queens out there. For my young kings and queens out there, let me tell you about the girl with the long arms. Okay? And first I want to say, young kings and queens, and as I go through this video, you'll know what age range I'm talking about, what I'm referring to. But young kings and queens, this video is dedicated to you. It's dedicated to the young kings and queens out there who have been criticized, talked about for flaws they possess in which they have no control over. And 9 times out of 10, it's the flaws from other people who title them as flaws. You know, we're harder on ourselves worse than anybody else, okay? But on a serious note, I want to talk to my young kings and queens out there. And let me tell you something about love. Unconditional love. Unconditional love is when you have a friend or your parent, when they love you no matter what. No matter what you look like, no matter what you do. They love you. They're in your corner no matter what. Don't get me wrong. They also know when to discipline or, talk to you as well. But I just want to tell you about my story. The girl with the long arms. Okay, let me get on into it. All right? Now, this criticism that I experienced when I was younger. And I don't know, it was always during school time, okay? As you all know from some of my previous videos, if you look on my story time playlist, you'll see that I have story times about a narcissistic mother. So, with that said, there was a lot to be going through already, let alone to be criticized. If you watch my videos, you'll also know why I am for the underdog. 9 times out of 10, I'm for the underdog, and how my calling is to serve, to help others. I've been blessed, and I thank God because I do remember when, okay? So, let me not digress and just go ahead into this video. The girl with the long arms, you see that? And I'm going to tell you, I embrace. I'll tell you at the end of this video why Ooh, I can scratch my back. I can scratch my back. I'll tell you why I embrace these arms, these long, long arms. But first, let me tell you the story. Okay, growing up, as I said, my mother was a very narcissistic mother, and so I was criticized on a daily, and every single day. I'll say up until once before my dad left, because that was my protector. That was my protector. That was my protector. But after I ended up being alone with my mother, it was just her and I at the time, because my brother and sister, they left. Everybody left before the age of 18. But anyway, my mother, every school, every time, you know, black families, y'all know we go school shopping, okay? And I love going school shopping. I love shopping for clothes. So every time we went for school shopping, when we went to get, okay, we got to get winter clothes and stuff like that, because I'm from the Midwest. We got to get winter clothes. All right, cool. Going through the racks. Oh, we know we got to pick. If I pick out a long sleeve, or even before I pick out a long sleeve shirt or blouse or sweater, oh, we got to make sure. I have to hear the whole. We have to make sure that we get something long enough for your arms, your long arms. Every single time for school, school shopping, I had to hear about my long arms. Dressing, my long arms. Clothes, you know, particularly clothes and my long arms. And it was such, you know, and I took that into adulthood. Young kings and queens, you don't have to take the stress of your child, the stresses of your childhood into your adulthood. Okay, just listen to what I'm saying. I took that into adulthood, but when I took it into adulthood, I would be positive about it. Positive about my long arms, because I was criticized for it for so long. Well, as you know, I served in the United States Marine Corps, and in the physical fitness test, you know, with the United States Marine Corps, the ladies, they have to hang on the bar, okay? They have to hang there. They cannot stretch out their arms. Their arms has to be like this, and they have to hang from the bar, okay? And they have to do that for 1 minute. The guys, they have to do the the pull-ups, all right? So we kind of switch, just having fun. And the guys realized, man, that's harder than, I realized. None of them could stand up hang for 60 seconds. They used to always be amazed at how long I could hang up there on that bar. I hop up there, and you have to, the key is really to keep your arms close here. Chicken, boop, 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 like a chicken. You keep that close when you got it, and you just bend your knees slightly. Watch your breathing, and just concentrate on something else, anything else. That was just really my key. But at the same time, if you're giving out, long as you don't fully stretch out, you can you still got to go of it. Me having long arms, excuse me, I go get some Dasani. Me having long arms, I was able to hang longer, stretch longer. It lasted longer because of my reach. There are so many advantages to me having these long arms. And I'm going to tell you, if young kings and queens, if you have long arms, if you've been teased about your long arms, or whatever you've been teased about or criticized about, turn that around for the positive. Because let me tell you some of the things that you can do with your long arms, if you have long arms like me, okay? Professional fighter. You could be a professional fighter. But the only thing about being a professional fighter is when you have long arms, it's kind of hard to fight inside the ring. Like that, whose fight was that? That Frazier and Muhammad Ali fight? Some of y'all were probably too young to to know about that. But it'll be hard to fight like that. But you also have a longer reach for as a fighter, whether it be UFC, as a boxer. You also could be a swimmer. You tell folks with these long arms you could be a swimmer. Not only can you be a swimmer like Michael Phelps, you can be a basketball player like Kobe, like Mike, like Shaq. You know, I'm not really I know the players and stuff in these different sports, but I am not really woohoo sports fan. No sirree, I'm not. So, but you could be a basketball player. You could be a tennis player. Hello, Venus and Serena. You could be a tennis player in that beautiful commercial that you have with your daughter. Which one is it, Venus or Serena? Venus? Yes, I think it's Venus. I don't know which the older one with her daughter, beautiful daughter. But anyway, baseball player. You can be a baseball player. Okay? Babe Ruth it out. You know? Jackie Robinson it out. Number 42. Number 42 it out. Okay? Jackie Robinson. You can be a baseball player. Volleyball. Girl and boy. You know? Y'all play badminton? Play some badminton. The only thing about having long arms that is, when you look at the pros and cons, the only thing about having long arms is it's hard to build muscle because, you know, you have long arms. But hey, you can do everything else. You see what I'm saying? You can do everything else. I can touch the top of my loft in my she shed, which I'm going to be giving you all a tour of my she shed. G is putting up the last little cardboard insulation. He wants me to have better insulation, but because of my defibrillator, I can't. So anyway, not to digress again, but like in the beginning of this video, I can hug myself. Who can give the best hugs? Somebody with some long arms. Not only hug myself, but I can go full round on hugging someone else. Okay? Sharing that love. You know what else you can do with long arms? Not only can you be a volleyball player, you can scratch your back and all that kind of stuff. If you want to be a wallpaper hanger, you can be a wallpaper hanger. Don't laugh because they make good money if you're on there by yourself now. And speaking of wallpaper hanging, when you got long arms, you'll probably be very good at architectural painting, especially up in the stairwell. Let me get it right. Stairwell corners and stuff. Architectural painter. All right. So many things that we can do with these long arms. The only thing we can't do is fly, baby. And the only reason is that we don't want to fly. That's what we got the birds for. We don't need to fly. Another thing you can do is you can be how many of y'all used to be an arm wrestler? You used to arm wrestle with your siblings and stuff like that, or your cousins. You could be an arm wrestler. I used to arm wrestle a lot as a kid. Oh yeah, I was a tomboy. Yeah, and even today I'm not a girly girl, but you know, yeah. What else can you do? Certain rescue work, you know, like EMS, firefighters and things like that. You can contribute to society. So the next time somebody want to talk to you about your long arms or whatever flaws that they think that you may have, because 9 times out of 10 when you think about it, when you say, I don't like this about myself, so I'm going to wear makeup. So I want to cover up maybe whatever. I maybe want to cover up my flaws, so I'm going to put on some foundation and makeup and stuff like that, you know. I'm going to, you know, I don't like my, I want to appear more to others, so I'm going to just redo my hair. I'm going to wear wigs, things like that, you know. Is that not, does a person not consider that a flaw and they're covering it up? Or, you know, everybody do things for different reasons. And it's nothing wrong, don't get me wrong, it's nothing wrong if you want to enhance your beauty. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. I'm just not one for it. Enhancing, I just can't, not enhancing my beauty, but I guess because my father, he didn't like makeup and stuff. He liked natural, you know, the natural look on a woman. And so I guess I've carried that all the way into adulthood. And I tried wearing a wig for a day because I was amongst my friends. We were sitting out, you know, in the backyard, and I said, well, okay, let me see what this is about. So we were talking and everything, we kikiing, we just having a good time, okay? And it was a hot summer, and all of a sudden I was just like, woo, woo, I just can't do it. It's too hot. It's too hot. I can't do it. But it's fun because I have several wigs, but it's fun. And one thing I want to leave you with, and I'm talking especially to my young kings and queens, the beauty that you possess and the beauty that will get you through life is the beauty of your character. The beauty of your character. Please, thank you, may I, can I help you? Those things, those little bitty words will get you so far in life. Love one another now. And before I go, I want to, if I can find, yes, I can find it. I know I can find it. What I'm going to do is I am going to put the link in the bottom, in the description box below. I'm going to put the link. There is a thing called the Dove Challenge. Or you all go and check this video out. It's called the Dove Challenge. And what it is it's an artist. It's an older artist. He's in a loft, like a loft room, huge. And it's nothing in there but him, a chair, another chair, and he is drawing. He has several women in another room. All of them has mingled before they came to him. Once they come to him one at a time, they are asked to describe the person before that they met in the room. Because he has interviewed these ladies prior to that, and all of them, they have something that they don't like about themselves. They may say, he says, how do you see yourself? And they describe themselves. They may say, my chin is too long, or my nose is too wide, or something like that. Well, he'll bring the person in that was in the room with them, have them sit down and describe the person who thought that they had a big nose or whatever, and they saw them totally different. So at the end, all of the pictures that he, I think it's like charcoal drawing or something, all of the pictures are displayed, and all of the ladies come in the room and they're looking at their picture, and not one person had anything negative to say about the person that they described. So My nose may get on one person, get on someone's nerves. They may not like the way my nose look. But to me, I have a beautiful nose. My lips may be too small, whatever. But where did I get my lips are too small? Someone usually has to place that idea in your head. My sister placed that idea in mine. She always tells me I have chicken lips. Okay? So, but that's okay. They my lips. What I'm saying to you is, you are beautiful in your own way. Me personally, I look at your character and how you treat not just the people that you love, but how do you treat others? How is your heart? How is your heart? I hope that you all get something out of this video. Please know, love yourself. Love yourself. Then you can love everybody else. But you don't have to mistreat anyone. But take care of yourself and take care of others. But first of all, be good to yourself. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, 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 share. Share this video. Share this video now. Share this video with that young queen, that young girl, or that young king, that young boy who feels like, who's been picked on, who's bullied, or feel like they don't belong, or they are not special. Young kings and queens, you came from royalty. You all have a blessed day. And don't forget to love yourself and hug yourself. As me and these long arms. These long arms. We got nothing but love over here. Y'all stay blessed.